And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, welcome back to a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay. This replay was posted on the NTW3 Discord by Lotus. His allies today, I believe, are Chainmail, Blages, and Kylie, or Kyle. Their opponents today are General Hero of Vengeance, a very skillful player, I know him. We have Renor, Darken, and T, all of General and his allies here are part of the same, what do you call it, the same clan. The H&R clan. I'll let them explain what that means, what that abbreviation means. In any case, the map today is Prussia 6. The points today on the field, it looks like we have 2 4-pointers, 2 1-pointers, 1 3-pointer and 1 2-pointers. So that's 5, we got 9, 10, 11 points up for grabs, potentially. Looks like the blue team had a Vanguard unit deploy and capture the center 3-pointer there. Hopefully they can hold it. It's going to be a bit of an ask. The French are right there. So we've got UK Portugal here. Look at the blue team faction. UK Portugal, UK España. What else over here? There could be another UK Portugal force. It's got España there. Yeah, so maybe we have 2 UK España armies, 1 UK Portugal army, and what was the other? And 1 España army, of course. And it looks like we've got some French factions, or French commander, and other French factions as well. It's to be like a combination of French and Bayan forces, those are from that flag. Now, looking at this, okay, España has just 2 units. They've got their stakes deployed. We've got 1, volunteros behind the house. Now, the best that España can do here is just fire into the forces as they charge into the house and try and get as many kills as possible. But the way the French probably approach this small battle here is to just swarm them. You know, just charge into the house, charge into the end, just attack them with overwhelming force. Is what I'm truly getting at there. But before we see any potential action, which is actually coming in very close, if you want to see your own Total Replay PTD on this channel, including NTW replays such as this, you can post it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on most Discord servers as well. And I also go fishing for replays amongst the Total War Discords as well. So I do 5 things there, but you only need to worry about 3 or 4 links you'll find in the video description below. Hope to hear from you soon. Now, this is a Russian village, and I say that because of the nice little building we've got here that reminds me of the famous building in Moscow, which I cannot remember by name. Which is probably very sad from a historian perspective. What is España doing over here? Did they abandon the house? Well, that's a no. Oh, skirmishes versus skirmishes here. That battle's going to take forever. UK Portugal not moving into the village here. We've got UK España here moving up though. He's heading straight for the village. Or the city. It's big enough to be a small city. Alright, UK Portugal got a nice 6-pounder here. Deployed in a nice perch. If I'm being picky, I probably want to deploy a little bit closer to the ledge. Just to sort of take the risk entirely out of cannonballs hitting the bottom. Rather than just flying off the ledge and going straight towards my enemy. Not an easy shot even from here. We've got to fire over those buildings somehow as well. That's going to be a small concern. But, you know, fire long enough and that house should probably be destroyed, then more units will be exposed to their artillery. So, I suppose silver lining from continuing to fire. Now, Spain's going to maybe go into the town. Hopefully he does. UK Portugal's going to have to move up though. That's a nice little formation, little octagon formation there. This is some sort of fortress. It appears to be some sort of fortress at least. A very open fortress. An army can make a last stand here. And looks like there's 4 small choke points, or 3. No, 2 choke points. No, there is 3 choke points. 3 choke points in the citadel. It's a pretty good place to defend it as a last stand. It could even have units here take positions inside this little building here for points. And also be able to shoot at both sides as enemy maybe attacks simultaneously from all sides. So it's a very nice little area for units to take cover with amongst. We have some Tirados de Cabrera. Just standing around, not doing too much for now. Oh, France is charging in, and then they're going to actually attack and get a hold of the Cavalera. They've only lost... No, they lost 9 horses, but they almost broke them. You guys see that when they attacked, though? Instead of the rear horses dying, we saw the front horses of this unit die. It's got to be some sort of glitch in the system, I don't know. Usually we should see the horses that are in the battle die first and the ones standing at the rear of it. Alright guys, we're back. And UK España has arrived. And that is why France is falling back. He had more troops forming up down here to repel the French player. We've got some skirmishers moving up the street. In close quarters, at long range, you'd think that would suit the skirmishers perfectly. Oh, I'm seeing a couple of soldiers there die. Well, the UK here might be outflanked in a minute. He's got to have more troops there to repel the French forces coming down the street. Right now he's only got 1 skirmisher unit. He's got 3 units heading around the bend there. But if France wants to play this right, 1 unit should be positioned maybe about here to shoot at the troops as they come around the corner. The other ones will probably just charge through and try and catch the skirmishers unawares. Potentially a grenadier unit would be best. That'd survive longer in close quarter combat, and melee combat does suit the grenadiers better. But I don't know what he's going to do here yet. Whether he charges in or whether he just shoots them from here. Well, it looks like he's going to shoot him. The other French unit isn't backing them up, not moving closer. Well, that was a little deflating. I thought it'd be a bit more exciting. Alright, this one's a little bit better. Oh, get your skirmishers out of the way. You're shooting your own troops, man. It always hurts. Oh, okay, 1 fell there. 2. Not bad. Not bad shooting. No, this unit was always gone. Being shot at from both sides. Oh, hang on. We got a battle taking place on the far right of the map. Denmark here going toe to toe here with España. Looks like we got it. I thought you was going in for a bayonet charge. Jeez, we got a very heated battle over here. España charging in. Right amongst the ranks. There's no support for this unit and then it breaks. I don't know, it's not ideal. These guys are too close. We've got supporting cavalry coming in. Denmark line under severe strain, really struggling to repel the the Spanish cavalry. Denmark troops struggling just to shoot the Spanish infantry to death. Denmark here being beaten back. The Spanish here trying to swarm the area and trying to wipe him out wholesale. The UK Portugal sending cav support to try and capture the Denmark cavalry as it tries to escape. And then potentially charge the rear here of the Denmark forces, thus ending the Denmark presence on this map entirely. UK has also sent some infantry reinforcements. First Royal Dragoons being forced away. We're trying to break the Denmark cavalry by shooting them in the back. Looks like we've got some howitzers there. And geez, Denmark needs to pull back their cav, they're going to die. France has tried to help out their ally. A decent effort, but a little bit too late. He's got some troops coming in, some cavalry. But Denmark does not have too much left. It's like he never stood a chance. UK Spain just steamrolled him into defeat. Now Denmark set up his forces, they were firing, he was set, good to go, and then UK just began rolling forward and it didn't seem like Denmark could do anything to stop him. Most of the UK Spaniard, it looks like he's intact. And we've got the Spaniard here. So it was 2-on-1 actually. Denmark tried to take on way too much of the load.
Our men are running.
The question is how many French troops here belong to how many players? If it's just one army, France needs to immediately retreat back to the village. He might be trying to march towards the road and then head back to the village, but you've got UK Spaniard already here waiting for him down the road here, so he has to fall back further, potentially to the rear here of the city. It looks like the UK have forced the French force in here back a bit. This unit's looking healthy. This one has taken a few casualties and morale's a little bit shaky. Now, UK Spain has way too much cav. I was going to say, France needs to, the only way for France to really take control of this battle over here and win is to achieve cav superiority, start running cav through the city and trying to outflank and rear charge the enemy troops, but that's not going to happen with the large cavalry presence here of UK España. They've secured their flank, they've secured their rear, and they've got obviously, I think they've got troop superiority and quality as well is on their side. The prolonged shootout is not favouring the French forces at all here. So in quality troops and you don't really have anything in your arsenal to give you an edge over your opponent, you probably need to fall back and try to regroup with your allies to find some sort of edge. France here really got on the offensive, trying to force UK Portugal back to the little hidey hole in the distance. UK has a nice firing line set up here. The pressure's being let off UK Portugal a little bit. We've got UK and UK España here moving in as well. Now looking at this, The French forces here have more units at the front than the España and the UK teams do. If they can get themselves set up before the reinforcements arrive, they should be able to effectively target enemy forces and bring them down faster than they can shoot at them. So France here has an opportunity to really turn things around here. You see, UK and Spanish forces aren't moving up as one whole line. We've got forces joining the line bit by bit. They're building it, but France has the ability to already build theirs and have it ready before their enemy does, and move on their enemy as they're trying to get into position. Now, France here is charging it. These look to be grenadiers, but Cav is charging them. Okay, Kyle just lost their general there. Must have been taken by a French cavalry soldier. We've got more and more UK and Portugal forces arriving. Right now they're sort of at the max of their range, I reckon. But France is not setting up their battle line to really address the threat coming their way. So I do fear for them.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
I think France had the initiative at one point, but I think now they've lost the initiative and they've got to start falling back and reorganize their forces. Or else they're going to get surrounded and cut down from 3 sides at least. They've got one escape back to the city, but that's it. Now, because France has so much cav over here, yeah, we are seeing UK, España here from the city. All those cav, I think, have been pulled this way to help out with the cav fight and try and force France back. France looks to be very keen on taking on España and UK España first. They don't really want to take on UK Portugal, judging from these movements here. We've got the cuirassiers charging in. I mean, they're really going after the enemy infantry. The funny thing is, these units here can form square, so why they didn't form square before that cav charged in is anyone's guess. Great initiative here from France, catching them off guard. España seems more focused on the retreat than actually fighting back at all. Or trying to fight back. You think he trained strategy because it's absolutely wrecking his right flank. Anyway, France has smelled blood. They've seized the initiative once again. And gripping it for all it's worth. And you've got to give this French player a lot of credit. Things not looking too good for him at all, and then España just started retreating and he just pursued and then gutted him. I'm surprised it was that easy. I wonder if these forces are retreating or something. I mean, this is just weird. Look, I'm hoping UK España here can turn things around, but it's not looking too good for him right now. I mean, France is coming after him hard.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
Looking back over here. The battle's starting to hit up a little bit more. Oh, the battle's coming. It's getting closer. Now, can the UK and the Spanish forces turn things around? They might get a reprieve. UK Portugal here is having some success. And these forces, if they move on the French troops in front of them, that might be enough to force the French forces back and give España and the UK España forces here a bit of a breather, and they boy as hell need one right now. The cav here from UK Portugal providing some vital effort, but they're going to get destroyed if they're moving any closer to those cuirassiers. big heavy hitters, those ones. Could recharge these French units here. They're trying to organise themselves over here, at least.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Alright, got a bit of a lull here. Meanwhile, battle has really heated up over here. France here is trying to outflank these forces. This player's having none of it. He's getting ready to shoot at French forces coming this way and this way through the gap in the buildings. Form yourself up, mate. Get those troops closer. We got his general here very close to the battle. This unit's in a bad spot. Could be moving a bit more to the left. We might be seeing a bayonet charge here. Jeez, that infantry didn't like that charge from their own troops. Mate, bayonet charge or get out of there.
Yes, sir.
Weird moves from this guy. Okay, Spain here got some shots off. France here could be out. Yeah, France is outflanking them right now. Okay, España winning the cav engagement right now. They might have taken out the enemy general. And the cav is trying to give their own infantry some reprieve. Seems to be working. He's winning the battle now. His cav saved him. Jeez, this guy had cav too. He moved them away. I'm surprised moving them away so far away from his own troops with the enemy cav in the area. That would have helped give his own forces an edge and stop that cavalry from charging into his own infantry and defeating them. So UK looking comfortable there at the moment. UK-Portugal seems to have pulled back and maybe left his ally to die. I don't know, I'm not liking this. This is not a good retreat. Denmark has some forces here. Oh, this unit should rack up a few kills. Just shooting the troops as they march by. Oh, they broke one unit. Come on, mate, wheel them around. Well, these guys can't form square. I'm gonna try and fire into Denmark cavalry. So close, so close, they couldn't break him. The skirmishers need to try and fire into them. Well, the commander here got a shot off and killed one of them. Okay, they broke him. Denmark charging in. We've got some French cav there. And Denmark is still with us. Well, to the UK player here, he did save a large portion of his forces. The Spaniards also still with us to a degree. We've got some skirmishes, French forces just marching down the outlying area. There's only one pointer in the immediate vicinity. There's a 2-pointer that's controlled by the red team, well the blue team, sorry. And they also have the 3 pointers, so they have 5 points right now up in their possession, for sure. Looks like we're seeing a bit of a break now. So we'll do a small cut, guys, and come back once the battle resumes. Alright, we are back because we've got the grasshoppers here, just firing away at 2 superior infantry divisions, marching upon them. But they're marching, actually they've changed direction now and they're marching by them. I'm sure that suits UK Portugal just fine. If they're going to fight here, Portugal needs to divert some units here to deter these French units in the north. We've got some cav heading their way as well. They're gearing up to fight, and they're going to try and fight here. There's 3 French units, they're getting pretty darn close. They might be formed up before the UK forces. Okay. French here won the fight. Okay, they've broken the UK line. This unit here has occupied the attention of the French infantry. While we have no UK unit that was actually lined up and ready to shoot, but they've just pulled away from. They had the perfect opportunity for a flanking fiery shot, and they didn't take it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the only reason I'm not liking this angle is that they're killing a lot of their own allied troops. This unit here, this blue unit, had a nice angle before, far better than the other one did. Where is the French forces going? They're marching close. The UK is shooting them, and they're actually moving away from them. There's been a severe breakdown in communication between all the French players. Their forces are spaced out. You can see the blue team's nicely grouped together and can move on their enemy in strength, whereas the red team's breaking their forces apart. I mean, obviously the step that the blue team needs to take here is just move in unison, probably on this bunch of French forces here, because they can move troops around, cut off their retreat from either side potentially, and begin to hem them in with the main body, and then just shoot them into the defeat. Okay, Spaniards decided to go after him. Don't know if that's the best idea, but we'll see. I have no idea where those French forces are going. These guys seem to be heading for this little fortress here. And since their armies are slightly smaller than their opponents, finding a secure place to hold would sound ideal, but in terms of lock, blue team can just move and secure the other points in the area, and that will force the red team out of that fortress to try and seize those points, because this battle will be won by lock. Okay, has managed to form up a bit better than their French counterparts. Nice shots there. UK responds well and breaks that unit there. Oh, too close, man, too close. Well, this could be the same player. We've got a bit of indecision here. UK is taking advantage of that. These guys are good shooters. I don't think charging them in is the right move, but we'll find out soon enough. You saw that they shot pretty effectively, but well, the French forces seem to be falling like dominoes, so the charge was worth it. They got to kill a lot of these French forces to make sure they don't come back. Being broken isn't enough. Where are these guys gone? The job is still out there. They're not done yet. Line them back up and start shooting again.
Yes, sir.
This unit here decided to form a square, but there's no cavalry in the area. UK Portugal's almost acting like a spectator here. UK Spain has things well in hand here. He's just there to provide support if he needs him. And so they face off. UK wins the face off. The French units didn't even get a chance to fire. Yeah, unfortunately, you just gotta keep it up. Have to send the unit to bayonet charge these guys. I think we've got some forces here from the city belonging to the UK España player there. The French units have really congregated around this tiny area here. They are being shot in on their right flank, I reckon, or at least they should be. I'm not too sure where they're going with this. The plan potentially could be to try and charge through the enemy forces, get close to the UK line, and then get the grenadiers amongst their own UK enemies, and then try to win in melee combat, turn this thing around that way. We've got the Crusaders moving up. This was a huge gamble. Huge gamble. Charging in slow, heavy, elite troops into a faction that most of those units can fall in square. Most players know that. The French player probably knew that too, but the players just thought, what the hell? Charge in and just hope he doesn't do it. That just shows that they're getting desperate over here. And desperate times, desperate measures. We might see the collapse of the entire French army here, if UK can hold his ground. Jeez, they lost a lot of men in that bayonet charge. Got your case when you're coming down. The morale of the UK-Portugal forces are a little bit weak. They're not broken. Well, one's broken. France just couldn't breach the UK line. They held. Killed his horse. The French alliance has pretty much collapsed here. UK has won, along with the Spaniard armies as well. Denmark here is got a unit to a house. Captured a 4-pointer, but doesn't look like they'll be able to achieve lock superiority. We've got 20 minutes left on the clock. We'll have to do some more cut here, guys, and come back as they take out the enemy troops one by one. Alright guys, we're back. The combined UK-Spaniard forces have arrived at the last player in the city here. This unit has just walked into a death trap. There's nowhere for these guys to run or hide. So they're trying to bayonet charge these guys. They might break those skirmishes. Morale's looking the best. Nope, they got them broken for now. Now it's just a waiting game to the end, really. I'll probably go fast forward to the end. They're moving on them. There's not much they can do, unfortunately. The enemy has taken away most of their options, and it's just a bit of a slow death to the end. Oh, hang on. The red team has achieved a lock superiority, but that won't last.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
French forces are in the house. There are still 11 minutes on the clock. UK Spaniard here has to surround the building. One of the generals nearby. Doesn't look like the general's here.
We've taken a building.
The general might be here. I believe team has majority lock, so there should be no reason for the red team to stay where they are. They've just got to send out the troops and fight till they are dead or broken. Most likely broken. We've got a general here hunting down one of the last French units on the battlefield.
Understood.
Okay, France. It looks like they're trying to go after the general. They're trying to kill him. England could potentially kill their own general there, the way he's positioned himself.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
No, they broke it. Alright guys, that's it. Timer ran out and the total score was 10 points to 1. And we have victory here for Chainmail, who got 15-14. Lages 12-44. We have Lotus on 1157. Kyle 933. General Hero Vengeance 1029. Renor 617. DeLorean 685. Tech 797. Okay, his kill counts here range from 189 to zip. 2 units there getting over 100 kills. First units did alright as well. Alrighty, so thank you to Lotus for posting that battle replay on the NTW3 Discord. Go and check that out, guys. Great community there as well to organise battles. If you want to see your own total replay featured here on this channel, guys, just don't forget to check out those links you'll see in the video description below, or simply just post it to the NTW3 Discord in this case as well. This is Micka from Scouts from Entertainment signing off, wishing you a good night or day wherever you are in the world, and catch you all in the next Total War battle.